afternoon, it's Mr. Fuzzy Lego. Welcome back to another desk video, and today I'm going to be showing you a bunch of updates and some Star Wars figures that I made a while back, and a few updates on other projects and things in the works. So first off, what everyone's been asking me about is Min Min, and I have been working on Min Min very slowly. I don't want to work on this character, honestly. I have been so turned off this whole time. Because I don't like arms that much for some reason, and thinking of it just makes me want to die. And so this has not been a very fun project for me. Here it is so far. I've got the torso bit. The springs are going to be a nightmare to make, but I'll figure out how to do that. Here's the sculpting on the head. It looks weird, but you know, it's still work in progress. I got plenty of time to change it. I've been mainly working on the legs, so there they are. I'm trying to get them to look symmetrical. It's been a bit of a nightmare, but I'm working on them as fast as I can. Also, I'm figuring out who else I'm going to make. I'm probably going to make Vault Boy, along with Min Min, like I've done with Sans and Cuphead, I believe. And since I think making my last video, I did finish the Cave Story figures. They're up there on the desk, on the shelf, that awful shelf. And while I was away as well, Pikmin 3 Deluxe was announced, and I'll probably end up making those 3 captains from the game, honestly. That looks like it would be a fun project. I've already started ordering Sandy Cheek's dome helmets for that because I need 3 of those, so that'll be fun. And what's left is I'm working on these figures. Right off the bat, actually, I'm going to quickly show. This is a Jigglypuff I'm working on the same way that I did the Goomba, the Koopa Troopa and the Boo from Mario Party with the posable arms. So here they are so far. Her arms are posable. They're not as good as the other one. And I'm probably gonna do a video on them with some other Smash Bros. Figures like Ike and Cloud, who have been sitting here since April. But this is just an experiment to see if I can make another Jigglypuff the way that I made the Boo and stuff. So that's what that is, and if it works well, then we'll probably make a Kirby and everything else, and it'll be really cool. But here's the main event: the Star Wars: A New Hope figures. These are old. These are actually really old. I think Luke is from 2017, to be honest. But I've been seeing a lot of Star Wars figures in the community recently, so I wanted to kind of do a remake or do an updated photo of my Star Wars: A New Hope figures in the style I've been doing recently. And so most of these figures are old. Like these are from like Chewbacca and R2-D2 and C-3PO are from Rise of Skywalker. However, I did make an updated Han Solo and Ben Kenobi. They're very simple, but just because I didn't really have any on me. So I'm not going to do an actual whole video. I'm just going to quickly kind of do this. Ben Kenobi is very simplistic. As you can see, this robe I gave him is just completely painted brown. There's nothing else even on that. His hair is painted a bright white. I took like an Obi-Wan Kenobi torso and just painted that brown area up in the top. And then the robe down there is literally just painted in the same, try to match the color of the tan. So that's actually a really simplistic and purist kind of figure that I made, and I'm actually really happy with it. I think it came out really nice. And then Han Solo is just a painted torso and then this sculpted jacket. And I was going to paint boots on these official pair of legs that I have, but I didn't want to waste these, or I didn't want to paint boots on them and have them the paint get in the creases of the legs, so I just left it as is and didn't paint any detail on it. So it's just basic, but I did make this jacket and paint it. So that's Han. And I also gave him this gun, which is very simplistic, but it gets the job done. So that's really it for my Star Wars A New Hope figures. I really just wanted to get an updated photo out there in case I wanted to... Oh my gosh, everyone's falling over. I wanted to get a photo out there in case I wanted to expand the collection and maybe do some, Episode 5 figures and eventually go into prequels. So I wanted to have a base to start out with A New Hope. So that's what I did. And by golly, Darth Vader needs an upgrade. Look how old this is. This is from 2018, and oh my goodness, look at the side, it's bad. I specifically showed him on the photo at this angle because I did not want to show off too much of this figure. He said it's old and desperately needs an upgrade. So hopefully I'll get around to that if he's ever relevant again. I will definitely make a new Darth Vader in the good ways. And Lord of the Rings is still back there, but don't worry, I'm planning to finish Lord of the Rings in November-ish / December. And that's really about it, but I have one more project to announce. I decided I am going to go through with the Phineas and Ferb figures for the Disney Plus movie of Candace Against the Universe, I believe, or is it the World? I don't remember, but I'm barely in the loop. But I'm decided to make a quick set of those figures. Just going to be 5 figures. We've got Phineas and Ferb and Harry the Platypus, Candace, and then Dr. Doofenshmirtz, which will be pretty fun. There's really 0 figures of Phineas and Ferb that I've seen, and it'll be a really nice, unique project, and I think it'll be cool. So here's the stuff of nightmares. I'm currently trying to sculpt a Phineas head, and this is just, what the heck is this thing? Look at his eyes. Look at his mouth. It looks like the Joker from this angle. I'm just experimenting with the my paint, trying to get it to look like a smile. And it looks decent from here, but oh my gosh, that's a demon. But here's the sculpting for the hair and everything. It's very early, very work in progress, but I think it'll be cool when I finally finish it. And here's Violent Furb. I sculpted the head as well, and this one's just really weird to make. The hair it looks like an anime character, to be honest. It was not very, it was interesting sculpting this, and I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt Candace. It looks like he has bedhead from the back, good grief. So yeah, that's Furb. It looks good from this angle, but dear lord, do not look at it from back. So yeah, there's Furb. And the heads are sculptable, so they can't be removed. I'm too afraid to do that right now. So there they are. I'm going to do a few touch-ups to those and get them painted, and they will come out August 27th, I believe. That's what I'm shooting for. So that's it for this video. We've got Min, Star Wars, Phineas and Ferb, and Ben Kenobi fell over. And then we still got Animaniacs back there. Hopefully that reboot comes out soon, but for now, Yakko will sit there like he's been sitting there since January. So that's it for this video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And that's really it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.